Welcome everyone to my new presentation on Cardano price prediction for the last couple of days of the year of 2023 right here in December, aiming to discover as usually the meaningful things of the charts. Well, when we look at this specific crypto, we can clearly see that it hasn't moved too much for the past 7 days. It is most likely building liquidity and creating a situation that is preparing an upcoming move, which is something we would like to discover exactly what is going on the topic by running price prediction. $674 million volume in the past 24 hours. It is a holidays time out here. People celebrate Christmas, holidays, all sorts of great memories and times out here, great feelings and blessings to all of you guys. Now, what's happening in the space is something that has been traditionally similar to the past couple of years. There's some altcoins that are unstoppable, but the majority of them are sort of a way not having the ability to keep up with the volume, which means that the buying and selling pressure is most likely non-existent. Therefore, in reality, there is a lot of the pressure generated by the bots up and down, making sure there is liquidity on the market, but there is no type of movement that is sustained in a specific direction, and it's pretty much constantly participated with. Now, Cardano is in a shape that we have to discuss. Before we get into the topic, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We can see many other price prediction videos on the daily side as well. Follow up with many other videos out here, including presentation about my trades. I do share with you some of the videos right here on YouTube Shorts. You can see more on that as well on my channel. And by the way, you can participate in my trades. Option number 1 is no prior fee, only commission from the pure profits made, where the commission is paid by you every 7 days. So it's an option based on performance, and that's pretty much it. We're proceeding and trading through API trading permission, as well the coaching program, which is dedicated only for serious people of this space that are considering the crypto opportunity as a great financial freedom journey, which is something that they would love to achieve. Now, in that case scenario, you need to shape your skills and get the weapons ready with the bull market. So Cardano right here is something that I have to speak as fast as possible on the topic. There's not much time for this video out here. We are on a situation of a liquidity playground. Liquidity playground concept is on the daily appearing at the time the market has been forming a swing high, breaking out of certain structures of a prolonged time of existence, such as what we have been through during the accumulate stage right there, with the lower demand level, upper supply situated at the golden pocket. It's quite interesting that you get a supply level at the golden pocket, which is rarely appearing on accumulation stage that is lasting a couple of hundreds of days. I mean, from the beginning till we broke out, we did 453 days of movements within the range, a range that successfully broke out. And then what we care about here at the top is how does this playground concept of the liquidity looks like? Well, it is something that I used to call the beautiful moment, the best moment out there for the exchanges to set majority traps they are using and allow basically traders that are not experienced, that are not having sufficient knowledge, that are just sort of a way hoping to get rich quick by trading all sorts of leverages that are high into the breakout form, whether we talk about the upside or the downside. So most of the people enjoy basically seeing the markets going up, which is what most of the people trade, and that what makes them feel great, which is why the markets are having a tendency to do fake outs. The liquidity playground is the playground of the fake outs. It is the playground of the liquidity building by up and down and creating basically the enough pressure out there for them to be able to buy at a great levels, great pricings. So you're not going to be surprised at all if you see wicks that are going to be filled up, such as this or this one right there. It should be no surprise to all of us to sort of a way manage a situation where the markets are spending their time here for a couple of weeks and just ranging up and down between levels. As you can see, there's two horizontal structures at 65 cents and 58 cents that are most likely determining the upper side and the lower side of the pressure where it is existent. Now within this range, which is having a percentage of 12%, there's people that are doing longs and shorts on high leverage and they are wiped out. The market is just simply going up and down without a clear domination, just to take those guys out and create certain liquidity for the playground to be executed. So the 20 days moving average as well is something that is very interesting to see. How does it going to act? I'm not going to be scared around any form of a 100 days or 200 days touch. They're far away from us. 50 days is still, in the game, unfortunately. 50 days is not out of the picture. It's 19% from the current price point. Yet obviously we don't expect a 19% crash basically right now, as that would be quite tough for the space to take it out. But you need to consider that there's some spot ETF discussions going on at a high level, high intensity during these days, guys. Even with the late December, last couple of days of December, considering as well the first couple of days of January out here, are fulfilled with the possibility of having an explosion in the market by the ETF news. So the spot ETFs could be approved, could be delayed, could be rejected. We have three variables on the table, which means that we need to be careful that these things can really trigger volume. So if you're sitting out there on leverages, you need to understand the fact that the liquidation has not been anywhere closer to you than this moments when the liquidity game is tough. So make sure you pay attention to that, and do not expect basically if the markets are dumping 20% not to be bought up quickly. A lot of the people are waiting for this. Honestly speaking, not even for Cardano alone, but most likely for the whole space, which doesn't mean the market gives them the opportunity to get those pricings. That's something that a lot of the people get confused. They say, well, we need to dump in order to take out all the guys that have been longing at this point. But you guys need to understand that if you dump, there's people that are from the professional sector of trading, and we are waiting for these things. We have resources ready. We have bullets ready for any kind of dumps that we might get in the future to be triggered on a great entry. So it's not really going to affect the guys that know how to trade if the markets from certain levels, like even this ones, are deciding to retrace a little bit, even just as a flash crash moment where the news are the sources of that and then the whole picture is bought up. That's again not an issue for all of us. The overall picture for the upcoming weeks is bullish. So it's not about bearishness. We have to sort of get into the encircled area at the top, which is sitting right below the dollar mark, and that's the 1.618 extension of the Fibonacci. The CRSI at this time is basically trying to build itself on a reaction point on the support right there on the lower side of the cloud, and have had a good time on the moment. So I'm definitely suggesting for you guys to watch out that these are situations of the market where you can appear on a divergence a little bit higher. Right, divergence could appear, and then it's a bit of a trouble, of course, if you have multiple divergences, which is something that we actually had in the past. Then obviously attention is needing to be paid at a large scale. That's pretty much all of it, guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, join the channel as well. And for those of you who are interested, you can find out more. This is the ChatGPT bot trading. You participate, no upfront fees, only commission from the pure profits. My trading journey right here. As well as scrembocoaching.com for those of you that are looking about the educational side of this business. If you think it is an opportunity in the crypto space to become financial freedom, you need to do it correctly. You need to eliminate the gamble side of the picture and make sure you understand that behind every single action there is an explanation. Every movement you are proceeding on the markets must be backed up by data, must be backed up by a set of information that are clearly pointing in that direction and positioning you in advantage towards the market. So this is a comprehensive program. You can find out more by watching the video as well. Register now for more details and have a good time on the topic. We'll talk to you soon, folks.